Sister Wives Season 19 has discussed how Meri Brown got the short end of the stick when Kody Brown was dividing up Coyote Pass. Mainly, it was a big source of contention that she couldn't have certain plots. When Christine Brown Woolley sold her portion, Meri had a much smaller legal claim to the land. What was the reason Janelle, Christine, Robyn, and Kody Brown didn't trust Meri with Coyote Pass? Sister Wives discusses tricky situations. During Sister Wives Season 19, the legal divorce between Kody and Meri Brown was a big discussion. For instance, it brought out that Christine Brown Woolley believed Robyn had been plotting a takeover for years. Likewise, it showed Janelle Brown's confusion with Meri abandoning the legal wife position. Admittedly, Janelle thought Meri was trustworthy enough to fairly care for her, Christine and Robyn in the event something happened to Kody. However, she also showed her cards when she wasn't sure Robyn would be as trustworthy. But fans remember that Meri's section of land with Coyote Pass was a sore subject because of the lack of trust from her sister wives. Undoubtedly, Coyote Pass was a tricky situation with many factors, but Meri didn't exactly get a good deal in the end. Why wasn't Meri Brown trusted with Coyote Pass? In the latest episode, Kody Brown admits they all rewrite the past. With that in mind, was Meri Brown trustworthy or not? On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Meri was trustworthy in some matters, but not with Coyote Pass. First, a user says, Meri was trusted enough to be the legal wife, but not to have the pond on CP. Then they claim another rewriting of history. The family was awk with Meri having the legal wife title, because they thought she would be fair if I am remembering Janelle correctly, but not awk with having the pond access only on her Coyote Pass lot. Of course, a legal title could cause so much more damage to the family's assets than sometimes not allowing people to access a pond. The characters all seem to rewrite history, but let's not forget. Distrust and uncertainty were ingrained in these relationships, perhaps from the start. But who can blame them? Another fan explains, these are two very different things. She's absolutely on board with income and non-tangible resources being split evenly among the wives. When it comes to actually sharing physical space, for the most part, she wants her own private space. She will share her space on her terms, by invitation only. She is the type that would most likely not want a bunch of screaming kids in her backyard every day. She's not the type that can go with the flow of nonstop chaos of kids everywhere, in and out, touching her stuff, on her property. Meri Brown had many rules. But some Sister Wives fans remember that Meri Brown didn't want Christine and Janelle Brown to use her entrance to the house in Levi, UT. Believe that Meri and Kody's bedroom was next to the hallway the kids used, so that could be an issue with noise, privacy, and when she had to be at work. Looking at photos of the back of the house, it wasn't far from Janelle's to Christine's. That's a good explanation. I suspect their apprehension with the pond goes back to not letting Janelle's kids go through her section of the house to get to Christine's in the basement. Her sister wives lost faith in her over time. Seemingly, Sister Wives points out that Meri Brown was far more trustworthy as a legal wife than Robyn was in Christine and Janelle's eyes. However, there were trust issues nonetheless. I think the loss of trust stems from the catfishing, and then Meri choosing to buy the B&B. She sort of did it to herself, because after the cat is hung, she kept talking about how one day she might just get up and leave. The original poster adds, I think this is a great point. I felt like Janelle was rewriting history, and said that to shame Robyn in recent episodes, but the catfishing did happen in between the events, so the retelling could actually be true. It's interesting that whatever issues existed because Meri, Janelle, and Christine, that both Janelle and Christine knew that Meri would be fair. Meri wasn't money hungry and was committed to the entire family. So they knew that if something happened to Kody, that Meri would do the right thing by all of them. Janelle, especially, was concerned about the dynamic changing when Robyn became the legal wife. She was concerned about Kody and Robyn riding off into the sunset together. What do you think? Was the reason that Meri Brown would set harsher rules with Coyote Pass? Do you think Meri would have taken care of her sister wives? Are you ready for new episodes of Sister Wives? Drop your comments below.